Hey, Gav, so question number one is why did you, what was the reasons behind this fast? This is your second one. Why did you do it this time?
Because I'm a closet masochist, passively. No, I'd had a busy period over Christmas through, well, after I finished the last fast, September, October, November, December, I was on the road a lot, staying away, and your diet falls apart when, well, mine does when I'm on the road. I don't do my boot camp, so I was out of sync, out of shape, and I knew I needed a reset. So no better time to do it than the start of the new year. So yeah, just basically a reset. And I remember how good I felt finishing the last one, so I just wanted to get back to that state again. So yeah, that's pretty much the reason, just as a reset and a good old cleanse.
Fantastic. So just quickly on the reset, what just elaborate on that a bit. Reset what?
Reset the body, fall back into, well, align again with the right diet, the right principles, the not overeating, the poor eating of, takeaways and fast foods and stuff like that. So just to strip away any any bad fats that were inside me, and to cleanse, ready to move forward this year with the right mindset, and hoping to just get down to eating one meal a day, because I know that is really all we do need. But it's, again, remembering that you've done the 10-day fast and you've lived without food for those 10 days. So eating one good meal a day should be super sufficient. I've been a lot lighter as well throughout the day and doing me exercising and boot camp. So I know it's a must to try and stay in alignment with where I've been for the past 10 days moving forward.
Fantastic.
So far as intake of food is concerned, that's for sure.
Brilliant. So question two is, how do you feel now that you've completed your second 10-day fast?
I feel excellent. I feel good. It's a great sense of achievement. I lay on the bed during that call the other evening with yourself on the WhatsApp call. I'd just been to boot camp. I flew around again. I was, to be flying around and doing the exercises and being out in front is it's a bit of a buzz, isn't it, compared to pulling yourself along. It's fairly competitive. So when you're out in front, it's a good feel factor. And then laying on the bed that evening after doing my breath work, I felt really at peace and just in a good place. And I thought, this is how one should feel all the time, not reaching for something when when your mind's not on it. You're reaching for a snack and stuff like that, and you get into a real bad, awful routine. So yeah, it's just an all good, all over good feeling that the body and the vessel is feeling, having achieved the 10-day fast.
Fantastic. And last question, which is a double barrel, is why would you recommend myself and this fast to somebody else?
God, well, as I've just said on there, just the fact that you can cleanse the body, you can. It's the education, the understanding of what it takes to go through a 10-day fast. I've spoken to a few people that have looked at me like I've got two heads. Didn't believe I was doing it, and they'd done 2.5 days of water, and I kind of like, the reason why you possibly haven't pushed through is because you haven't got a mentor or a coach or a group helping you push on when you're having your dark days. So the very mere fact that you're a good, kind-hearted soul and you mean well, and your understanding of nutrition and food is great, is beyond all of ours, obviously. So that's why we pay you to help us pull through. So I would recommend you. I'd give you a 5-star rating, Jay.
Take that. Thanks very much. That means a lot, mate. Thank you very much. So I'm going to, first and foremost, Anna, why did you choose to do this fast in the first place?
A few reasons. I am not always good with my diet, and I want to be a healthy person. I've I've been an alternative health practitioner in the past, so health has been very much in my mind, and I know that I get out of, because I live on my own. I don't always choose the healthiest options. I don't always cook myself healthy meals and choose quicker options. So when I did the first fast, I needed a mental reset, and I felt so good after it that I think now this is going to be my plan a couple of times a year to do it. So as soon as I knew there was another one coming along, I knew that I was going to join that one. And I was like disappointed that we weren't doing it in January, because that's had it in my mind. But I know the health benefits. Well, I think I know, and I've decided for myself what the health benefits for me are by doing this 10-day fast. Yeah.
Fantastic, great answer. And second question is, how do you now feel that you've completed this most recent 10-day fast?
Yeah, I'm really pleased. This one was more difficult than the first one for whatever reason, whatever was going on in my body or my mind. This one was more difficult, but I'm so pleased I've done it. My mind is much brighter. Yes, I've lost the weight, and I lost the weight last time and I didn't put it back on. So fingers crossed I won't put it back on. But my mind this time, I've noticed the alertness of my mind. I've been brighter. I've been able to be more productive. So that's been really beneficial. Yeah.
Fantastic. And last question is, why would you recommend myself and this fast to someone else?
Well,
or would you?
It was amazing. So I would recommend you.
Oh, thank you.
Not only for the fasting, for the coaching and for the breathing and everything. But why would I? Because coming from an alternative health background, it's something we can do in a short space of time that can promote health and prevent illness. So for me, that's the biggest thing for me.
How you doing?
There we go. Fantastic, mate. Right. So, Nick, question number one, what was your reasons for putting yourself through this 10-day fast in the first place?
I think to start with, my outlook of it changed within a day or so of starting it, to be honest with you, right? So, and the reasons why I've done it. So, one is I've never done anything like it before, and I wanted to experience it. Really, I didn't know anything about it. I listened to Nicola a few times and what she had done, and reasons why she had done it were different than mine. But and then I thought, well, Nicola said, "Oh, I've signed up for this 10-day fast," and I thought, "Yeah, I'll do it with you." I'll do it with her. She was shocked. She's like, I can't believe you're doing it, sort of thing. But so, and one of the reasons why I wanted to do it, which was probably wrong, was basically to try and lose a bit of weight. Okay, but that sort of changed within like a couple of days. So there's a couple of years ago, I'd lost my mum to she died of a heart attack. But then my father, who's still alive, was diagnosed with cancer. He's been having treatment for a couple of years and stuff like that. And then, the more I looked at it, the more I thought, this is, you hear every day, don't you? I mean, I don't watch the TV, I don't listen to news, but you hear all the day, oh, so-and-so's got cancer, so-and-so's ill, so-and-so's got this. And it is down to how we treat our bodies, I think, and what we put in our bodies, and how much we put in. Me personally, I've always tried to watch what I eat in regards to quality of food and what it actually is. I've not got a sweet tooth, so I don't have a lot of sugar, etc. But I think I was probably eating the wrong time, the wrong amount of food, and it was constantly like, oh, I feel hungry, I'll have a snack. I feel hungry, I'll have this. It changed my mindset, and I actually thought, I don't need to eat. I don't need to eat. And it is what we're putting in the bodies, which is causing all these issues, what everyone's suffering with, for sure. Because I'll be totally honest with you, after this 10-day fast, I've never felt this good before. I really haven't, and it's opened my eyes a bit with it, to be honest with you. It really has. It really opened my eyes. So, like I said, within a day or so, my mindset had changed, and the reasons why I wanted to do it had changed. I wanted to become healthier. I wanted to be fitter. I wanted to feel better. I wanted to be more alert. I've had a massive change over the last few months because I've left my job, which I've been in for 30 years as an engineer, and to start out this year on my own. And I wanted to start that with a fresh mind, fresh approach to everything. And I feel fucking amazing.
Brilliant.
Really positive. I feel really positive, really amazing, you know. But yeah, that's the reason why.
That's wonderful to hear. I suppose I'll go on to question 2. You've touched on it a bit anyway, but we'll go back on it so I can separate the two. Is how do you feel now? Totally, that sort of complete health now. What you feel? Sorry, let me do that again. Question 2. Sorry, that really choked me up. That did. That was a fucking great answer, man. I'm holding back tears. Yeah, I'll have to cut that. Yeah. Right. How do you feel now that you've completed this 10-day fast?
Physically amazing. Feel stronger. Way more alert. And just I do feel really good in myself physically. Mentally, probably the best like I said, probably the best I've been. You know, mentally wise, I used to prepare myself. Like I said, I was a racer. I was a bike racer. You know, I used to race. I raced the Isle of Man. You know, I was a TT rider, and to get into that frame of mind mentally is really draining. But it's a different type of mental feeling of how I feel now. Now I actually feel that if I never ever would do, but it's put me in a mental state of mind where I think if I was to ever do that again, I'd be a lot more prepared to take on a bigger challenge now through doing this, because it's made me so much more mentally alert and aware of everything. And like I said, you know, hats off to you and hats off to everybody else in the group. For me to feel like this, you know, I'm 52 years old. For me to feel like this now is absolutely amazing. Yeah.
Brilliant, mate.
Really good.
Brilliant. I'm really happy for you. So last question is, why would you recommend myself and my 10-day Revitalise fast to someone else like yourself who's never done anything like this before?
One, because what you're going to get out of it, basically, you know. 2 is the coaching. I said this to Nick. You know, I've never met you before. This is the first time we'd ever crossed paths doing this. The way you put things across, the way that you know you talk, the way that you are as a person, you're an amazing person. You and your wife are beautiful people, right? And you make doing this quite easy in my eyes. I think you know, you do make it quite easy. You come across very well. You put it across very well. The benefits, if people do this, like friends of mine, if they do it, if they felt half as good as what I do now, then it's worth coming and do this with you next time. So, you know, would I recommend it? Fucking damn right I would do. You know, but without a doubt. You know, without a doubt. You got a 10 in my book, mate.
Nice one. That's very kind. That's really
Stop
appreciate
it, Nick,
that.
now. As long as you have the mentality clear and you don't
Let's lighten the mood.
and then you listen to your heart and you follow what you want to do and you surround yourself with love, there's nothing you can't achieve. So we're proud of you.
And on that note, just like Jerry Springer used to say, until next time, take care of yourselves and each other.
Take care, guys.
See you later.
See you guys. Thank you. See you, Nick. See you, Anna. Bye.
All right. See you.